As we're coming into the moon cross and interconnection systems, we're going to VEGA, the concourse security line defense. This is an energy planet that's polarized through connections of manufacturing, spacecrafts, and divisional levels on sanctions through the elements of the sky system. So we go through the moon interface. We're going to go through a spacecraft division. Okay, we're going to zoom across, and we're going to go through line sequence of a security line defense. What that's going to do is going to platitude you through its element to get to VEGA, because it's on the north side of the North Star. This is really, really powerful stuff. So we're going to go in a spacecraft division. Okay, it's a solar flare division, and it's gone through locations on speed through its equation. So like I said, anything you want to travel, you got to take it out of its equation. But before we get started, thank you very much for watching my channel as I keep you informed of what's going on with space and time, how we get into more formalization of our solver body activations, especially too, because we're coming into review on a test on Monday. So we'll get into that after. But right now we're going to go to VEGA. VEGA is a very, very powerful polarized energetic system that connects in all cycles through its connection. Everything has its interforce connections. So basically, I've already set the galactic force team to transmute and communicate on levels of space connection. Okay, so it's going to be a hovercraft division, and it's connected through the XD thousands. This is where everything's manufactured. Okay, VEGA is like I said, it's a communication center, but it's a concourse division. It's a security line defense. Okay, it's kind of like the Big Dipper, but the Big Dipper has, the reason why it's set in its map location. That's why it looks like a Big Dipper, right? Everything is a communication center. Remember that. So it's very important, especially with the galactic force team. So we're going to win force and set all divisions. Hope everybody's doing well. It's great to see more people coming together, especially in the galactic force team when it comes to grand rising, force rising, the evolution of discovery of us, bringing ourselves to more of this love, which is amazing, really, really amazing, because I'm seeing so much more on Facebook. I'm seeing pictures, I'm seeing diagrams, I'm seeing this, I'm seeing that, and that's what togetherness is bringing everybody together, right? It's extremely, extremely powerful, especially when we go on these trips. Now, these trips are more education, understanding that we're wind forcing, and we're going through a map sequence. It's like a scavenger hunt, trying to find this, trying to find an Easter egg. It's exciting to find these things where they're hidden, right? So basically, let's get started. Hope everybody's doing well. Let's just tap in right now. See how everybody's doing. Tina, Dina, Jules, Enturian Goddess, Stephen, Starseed. Welcome, Starseed. Hope you're doing well. Okay, so basically what I'm going to do is, this is all set up, right? Now, very complicated stuff. That's North Star. That's VEGA. Now, I've taken the galactic force team out. So right now we got to go into the point divisions. Remember, point line communications, but this is coming into security line defense. So we're going to go through its cycle. We're going to go through its graphing system, through its point center, all the way up to VEGA. Okay, so you have to know what a concourse is. Okay, it's a structure division. That's where we're coming into manufacturing of VEGA. Okay, because it high rises on all levels. So it kind of like manufactured spacecrafts, space divisions. We formulate an alliance. Remember I was telling you about the Milky Way and the constellation path, right? Well, that's exactly something like that. So everything is hidden until you actually see it. When you see it, now you're in its digital system when it comes into simulation. But this is the map coordinates to VEGA. Okay, so if you come out of the realm, right, we're start right here. Okay, galactic force teams right here. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to follow the security line defense. You guys have to understand each point center, okay, is an intelligence line signal. Okay, VEGA is very, very powerful planet. It's an energized system. You guys are going to be uprised today through VEGA, through intelligence. All right, so let's just set course. Wind force connections are coming in. All right, so basically what's going to happen is you guys are going to be into a spacecraft. So it's kind of like a video game. I got your body activations in set course. So we're all on a spacecraft right now. Okay, we're flying through space. Okay, so what's happening now is I'm just setting a spaceship line communication line signal for everybody. Okay, so that's the spacecraft. It's come out, right? Everybody's in that spacecraft right there, right? So you're going to see panels. You're going to see the control room of the spaceship. You're going to see windows. You're going to see force connections. You're going to see line security defense. You're going to see mechanisms. You're going to see crater faces going by because you're zooming extremely fast. Okay, you're 10 times faster than light speed. Okay, now it's all about reaching the North Star. Okay, that's what we go by when it comes to the metric system. Right, you got North Star, East Star, West Star, and South Star. So VEGA is close to the North Star. Right, so it's on the eastern side. Okay, you got the eastern side, and you got the western side, and you got the south, and you got the north. But there's a reason why it's called the Northern Star. That's its connection when it comes to the galaxy systems. All right, so that's why we have set course. So this is understanding what a map locator is. You guys have to understand these things because you have to understand your points. Everything point is a line security line defense. Everything has its connection through its concourse. Right, so that's us right there. Okay, so we're going to speed force, right? We're just going to speed force, and we're going to go around. You guys are going to go through a circle. So it's going to go like this. You're going to go through dimension. It's really powerful stuff. Okay, so it's kind of like this. All right. You see that right there? Okay, so now you're going through a wormhole. Now the wormhole is connecting through the concourse division through security line defense. Remember I was telling you about you got 1 line, 2 line, 3 line. Each one's a different realm. Well, we're going to set course, and we're going to go through 4 different dimensions into one cycle to one system. This is how we're going to get to VEGA. Okay, so it's an experience for everybody to understand that. So we're in that spacecraft division. Everything's polarized to its energetic system, has its energy flares, has its energy fields, has its protection, has its speed through accelerators. Okay, so we're on bracket division. Okay, of 9999. 9 is a planet. That is VEGA. Okay. So understanding codes is extremely important. So we're going to swirl around and come into security line defense on the other side. So we're going to open up the realm. Okay, and we're going to go through. Okay, it's really fascinating stuff. Okay, so we've come out, and now we're going into another security line defense. Okay, and we're coming out of another round. So it's fast winning our cycles, and we're coming around to the higher division. Okay, because we're coming up to the North Star, right? So we're going to circle wind. You guys are going to go to a phrasing unit. That's in the zoning commissions. Now, the zoning commissions are understanding more of interface when you come to weather patterns. That interforces everything through your stratosphere systems, through geometry systems. So you guys are going to see maps on the other side. You're going to see geometry shapes. You're going to see planets with shapes. You're going to see alignments with shapes. You're going to see code divisions. You're going to see a lot of things. Okay, so we're going up. We're high winning forces right now. Okay, so here we are. I'll show you exactly where we are through division. Okay, so we come out of the round. Can we come up around right here, right? So we're going to stop here for a second so you understand what's going on with this point center. Remember, everything's manufacturing. Everything is line communicated through VEGA. See how it's all line communicated? There's a reason why it's not coordinated, right? Because we have bridges on all planets. So what you understand, everything is connected through a map when you see it through your perception. Okay, so there's a reason why there is a map, so you can get there through the geological system, right? Geographical systems, right? All right, so wind forcing connections, we're going to go down into a location center. So it's going to wind shift. So it's going to change direction. Okay, so we're going to go down. We have to go down. We have to follow the map sequence. Okay, so we're going to go like this. It's really powerful stuff. Okay, so we're going to go down now, right? And we're going to go here, and then we're going to go up here. Okay, there's a reason we have to go a certain position. We got to follow each point center, because each point center is its direction to its North Star, to VEGA. Okay? Okay, so basically we're going to do like a swoop. It's going to be like a whew, way up. Okay, so we're going to side cross. You guys will get this when you get into traveling mechanisms. Okay? So you're side crossing right now. Okay, you're going through that other point. Everything is manufactured through point division. So we're coming in. We're coming out of another round division. Okay. Now this is a plasma force. It's kind of like a plasmesium to a plasma force. Okay. So you're going to see waves. You're going to see water containments of plasma. So it's kind of like you're seeing elements of atoms and stuff like that through map coordinates. And the coordinators of itself is its connection, right? All right, so we're going to go here. We're going to do a little spin around its cycle. We're going to go into the outskirts of the atmosphere system. Okay, so it's kind of like this. So you guys are getting swirly, right? Don't worry, I'm controlling everything. I'm controlling everything through the spacecraft division. So it's going here and here to here, right? And then we're going to go up here, okay? And then we're going to go here, and then we're going to go here. See that? Everything's a triangle, okay? Then we're going to go up here, and then we're going to go here. So everything's in line sequencing, line code, the line system. So the spacecraft division knows exactly where it's going as long as I understand its coordinates through its North Star. So the North Star is its compass. Okay. Right, it's its compass. Just like a compass, you know, following it. But you got to understand the coordinates and where it's going. You can fall off through the sequencing levels and hit another planet system on another map located through bridge to a level division. So we're going to go into that system. Now it's going to world cycle system through dimensional system. Yeah, I know, you're extremely feeling dizzy. It's extremely powerful stuff. So we're going to go to a wind spine. A wind spine is its connection when it comes to its interface through a galaxy vibration panel. So the weather of its formation. So the spacecraft is going to go through, it's kind of like Mach. We're mocking right now, so we're going extremely fast. Okay, so we're going to go like that. Okay, so we go from here, and I go right up to here. Okay, so we went from there. So that's where we are now. Okay, so we're here right now. We got to come down here. Got to go back up here. All right, so there's a reason why we do these things, because everything line divides. You have to follow the right sequencing level to get to VEGA, right? Because you could follow and get lost and go through circles and circles and circles. You know, like Big Ben, you know, the statue, you can keep going around that. And there's always there's a merge, but if you can't get it over to that side, you're going to keep going around that circle. Well, that's the same thing. So the spacecraft division knows where it's going through its coordinates even before, like I said, with the apple. It's not here. It's already in location. But I'm just putting you guys through transmute, through teleportation, through telecommunication, through telewaving systems to get to VEGA through its North Star. Okay, so basically we're going to go in and we're going to downshift again. Okay, so we're going to go like this. All right, so we're going to downshift and then we're going to go back up. Okay, so you guys are getting woozy, right? Because you're going extremely fast through Mach speed. All right, so I'm going to do this. Goes like this. Okay, so you have to know what it's like to fly a spaceship, because you can do a lot of things with anything through teleportation when you're Maching through speed. So here, and then we're going to go up here, and then we're going to go here. Okay, so everything is connected through security line defense of realm divisions. All right, so once we get into that, we're going to moon cross. A moon cross is understanding the graphings of its map sequence. Okay, so we're coming up here. Now we're going to cross signals. Okay, we're going to overlap its division and go like this. Okay. All right, so we went from here, now we're here. We're going to go here into here. All right. So we're coming into line defense. We're coming around to its division. We're coming out of another portal activation. So there's a totally different connection. It's opening its cycle, right? So it's kind of like you wind forcing to another connection, and you jump into the other side of vortex division. Now it's extremely powerful stuff, because this is what happens when you go through recognitions of map sequences. Okay, so it's kind of like sonified. It's like a, you know, so it's like a disruption, right? Because we're high forcing right now. We're coming up to North Star. So the more force winds you go up, right, the stronger the energy, the stronger the vibration, the stronger the sonar. So now we're coming into here, right? No. we're going to wind spin and go across and up and around. So we're going to surface around here. The spacecraft division is up on its cycle. All right, so we're up here now. Okay, and we're going to go right to VEGA. Okay, so we're going to zoom fast. Mach accelerator speed system galactic force team hit VEGA concourse division. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3. You guys are going to go extremely fast. Here we go. Okay, now basically, now we're in the center core division right now. There's a tractor beam that's coming in right now. So you're going to see VEGA. It's a real energized planet. It's polarized in all communications, so it's connected fully to the North Star division. So now we are in VEGA. So the tractor beam is bringing us in. Spacecraft division is landing. Okay, so let's set course right now. Everybody's out. Okay, now I'm going to open up the bridge to VEGA. All right, and the galactic force team goes in. Okay, so here's the spacecraft division. Okay, we're going into VEGA right now to the center core. Okay, we're going into manufacturing of VEGA. It's the energy polarized system that's connected. All right, so the sound barriers are going on VEGA right now. Because like I said, every time you go to a different planet, the energy system of your body activation system is going to go through its alert system. So VEGA has to get its connected through all your body's heat signatures. So it has to read. It's a reading speedometer. That reading speedometer connects to the vibration of its system. That connects to everything through location of planets. Okay, so VEGA is sonifying right now through your body activations. And it's setting out signals like this. Okay. This is what VEGA is doing right now. Okay. VEGA is setting out signals now, saying, okay, the galactic force team is here. Let's set course, right? They have to set out signals because every planet has to know what's going on. Everything is connected through light and dark, right? Everything through a planet has its location through a map locator. So you guys have to understand you are map locators. And once you see the map locators, you get into speedometer, then you get into the spacecraft division, then you get out of its realm division, and then you get into its planet system, connected through its North Star, East, West, or South Star. Okay? So you understand how we travel? Very powerful stuff. How we go through realms and stuff like that, out of realms and going into Mach speed. All right, so the sonar division of VEGA is connecting through fully through your body activations. Okay, and it's saying welcome. All right? So now everybody is in the center core right now. So it's an energy system. Okay? It's a blue tractor beam system that's connected through an energy panel division, through an energy field of a force recognition, through galaxy vibration of a planet that's connected through all galaxies of atom systems. That's what VEGA is. So now, on VEGA, you guys are, I'm going to take you to the manufacturing of spacecraft divisions, how everything is connected, how everything is formed, how everything is shaped through its geometric system, and how everything becomes a spacecraft division. That's why we have VEGA. Okay. So right now, you're feeling that right now. You're seeing everything, how everything's made. You're going to see intelligence. You're going to see panels. You're going to see metal. You're going to see how it forms into a spacecraft divisions. You're going to see magnetic force. You're going to see sonic waves. Boom, 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 boom. Everything in a planet has its repetition. That repetition repeats itself over and over, right? So we keep that in line sequence. So we know exactly if a body structure through a body division through a heat structure changes, it's going to go woo, 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 right? So it has to go back to balance. So VEGA had to use all your body activations, bring it into balance. Okay, so that's understanding that you are in the teleportation of the planet system of VEGA. So it's an energized planet that's communication on all levels when it comes to spacecraft divisions. So it manufactures everything through its alliance. Okay, so basically everybody's seeing that right now. They're going through that. They're walk servicing right now. They're seeing the grounds. There's a metal plate. And the metal plate is a wall surface. Now, it's electronic. okay? And it is very, very powerful stuff. So if you put your hand up, right, it's going to read your hands. Okay, so what that does, it opens up all your DNA structures and it activates all your pixel activations, puts you back into balance. So VEGA is a very, very powerful planet. We use that through communication signals, through communication centers, through its concourse. All right. So how's everybody feeling so far? Yeah, I know. Well, that's exactly what it is. So every time we go to a planet, we're getting an uprise through divisions. Okay. So you have to understand how powerful these things, because everybody's coming in a digital system now. A lot of people are coming into numbers and they don't understand the sequence. A lot of people coming in the weather patterns and they don't understand the codes. Okay. Everything is connected through a map. You guys are map locators, the ground formations, power centers in the atmospheres. Once you come together, then you understand it's map. It's like finding treasure, right? On a map. You have to have a map to find the treasure, right? Well, you got to understand the code frequencies to its coordinates to get the VEGA. Okay? So the sound waves are going off right now. Now we're going into the energize of its engine. The engine is its center core. Remember I was telling you about the beryllium atmosphere? Well, the beryllium atmosphere is an alloy division. It's a metal interface. Metal interface, the most powerful atom, okay, in the galaxy systems. Okay, so you have to understand why things are connected to that. Right? It's very powerful. So we're going to see the manufacturing plant, okay, where everything's connected through solar division. Okay, because it modifies everything through the body activation systems. Okay, so you guys understand that. Okay, so wind forcing cross connections. You're vortexing right now through plasma force energy field. Okay, so it's kind of like you're going down a tunnel. It's like you're sliding down a tunnel now, right? It's kind of cool. And right now you're seeing everything in sight. So it's kind of like, you know, everything. We're going to go into the gravity center. The gravity center is understanding 0.000. Okay, that's once you get to 0, then you start floating. So everybody's levitating now because we're in the gravity center. Okay, it's really powerful stuff. Okay, so we're in the concourse right now through the control room. So everybody's floating. Everybody's going, whoa. You know, 0 gravity. You see astronauts flying and all that. Don't worry, I'm controlling all your bodies. So now you're going, whoa, this is so cool, man. I'm floating, right? So you want to know what it's like to have 0 gravity? Now you know. Okay. So VEGA is the only planet that has this. It's very important they have these things. Everything is put on the planet for a purpose. Everything is a mission. Okay. So now we're coming out of the gravity centers. Okay. Now we're going through a location device. Now it's a door center system. That door center system is opening all your communication mind systems. Okay. So you're going to go through letters, numbers, and shapes. It's going to show you, it's kind of like you're seeing a framing of a projection, and that projection is seeing everything, how it comes together. So this is going to help you out, right? So this is what the Galactic Force Team has to understand, how you go through different divisions of planets and how it helps you out each time you travel through its mechanisms of force. All right, so the projections are coming out. It's like a dream sequence. You're going to see the geometry set systems. VEGA is going to put it all together for you guys through your mind system and say, okay, this is what I created. Right? So we have to get into that traction division. Okay? So basically that's what's happening right now through perception of your mind thoughts. Okay, so take it in. It's extremely powerful energy. All right? So like I said, every planet is a computer. So, and all planets are connected through our mind system, especially the interface of the moon. We already know that, right? So basically, as you have that, it's giving you line sequences of line codes. It's setting your algorithm system through your program division. It's activating through your acting cycles, and it's using rotation centers through the location. Okay, so we're coming out of location. Okay, so now we're going to go back into the spaceship. Okay, all right. So now we're in the compound. The compound is basically a kind of like outskirting outside planet VEGA. So you're going to look up and you're going to see Vega itself, and then the other side, you're going to see the North Star. Really, really powerful. So we're going to go into the spacecraft vision, okay? Putting everybody back into the vision, okay? And now we're flying out of Vega, okay? So that's us right now, okay? So set course all division levels, the galactic force team back force every connection through North Star division. Go to communication levels, dimensional set system on dimensional Earth. Echo Zuler 1111. Portal activations of 7777. Body activations of galactic force team back on the dimensional Earth. Done. So how's everybody feel? That was fun. I enjoyed that one. Now you guys been on Vega. So look what we all did. Powerful stuff, right? It's amazing when you go through planets, concourse, divisions, wormholes, dimensions, portals, codes, North Star, traction divisions, geometry sets, projections, energy, manufacturing, you know? Powerful stuff, isn't it? Wow! Starseed's going, wow! Now you know how real it is, Starseed. You're on the planet VEGA. So everybody experience. Let's go back now, because I know there's a lot going on. So I have to be in set division on set course through the concourse when I come into VEGA. Okay, so very important that I don't get distracted, because your body activation can change the atmospheres of spacecraft divisions. So it only takes one body activation system off center. That will change the location, that will change the map location, and we won't go to VEGA. Okay? So it's very important that I keep on concourse and what I'm doing through my vision, right? Because everything's through clarity vision. So you guys are in a spacecraft division, came in of it a realm division, okay? Coming up to the North Star into Vega through a map of its sequence of its coordinates. Powerful stuff. All right, so everybody feel anyway. All right, so let's get into this. Tina, Dina, Jules, Dina, 19. Hi, everybody. Mary Beth, Starseed, Sarah. Oh, it's great to see everybody. Unified. What's better than a day to start off to actually go to a planet, you know? It's great, isn't it? All right, so what everybody, okay, right now, let's get into the attraction. Been feeling dizzy and fast, grand rising. That's because you're in a spacecraft. Did you hear me? Telepathic communication. Wow, lots of stars and maps and sorts. Yep, so you're following the path, Dina. Okay, I just woke up, so thank you, Priscilla. The path we have gale force winds. Okay, this is such a weird feeling. I can really call it dizzy. Yep, feel like I'm just floating and being pulled around. Yep. You're in a spacecraft. I'm pulling you guys up. You're in space right now, and you're going into the map sequence. So you have to go to the map coordinate centers, right? That's security line defense. So we have to go a certain way. I know exactly how to get to North Star. One traction division of a line communication will take us into another realm division of a galaxy vibration. That will take us into a dark realm division. Because remember, there's two sides of a coin, right? So you got to make sure you go into the right dimension. That's why we're swirling back and forth, and you guys going, whoa, what's going on? But you guys are in the gravity center, 0 point, right? Very powerful stuff. You guys are levitating, you're floating. Okay, Vega is a very powerful planet for that, right? It's the only planet that has levitation, right? So you took a tour on Vega. My body is twitching. Yep, everything through its reaction. Just want to show you how real it is, Starseed, Mr. School. When you go on planets, extremely real to the mind system. Oh, another thing, guys, ladies and gentlemen, I'm now 6 million years, 0.02 into the future. Okay? I got that last night from Father. Very powerful stuff. So it's a kinetic energy of a pyramid that just come in through a magnetic force information system. And Mother put up higher communication levels in my transmission light systems. So 6,000,000.02 into the future. So my planet vibration system is extremely powerful through all connections now. All right. So every time we go on trips, it becomes more real and real and real. And you lose more of your body each time we travel. Every time we travel, we come more into AI. We come in more into information. We come in more into energy. We come more into communication with each other through teleportation. So that's why I put you guys up in space, right? So you can communicate with each other, right? Wind force, down force, North Star, East Star, West Star, South Star, right? That's how we communicate through the metric system, okay? So this has a lot to do with our body activations and our programs, okay? How VEGA, the planet itself, can uprise anybody's body activation in seconds. That's why I wanted you guys to see the geometry of its projection and how it puts everything together through a map. Through your sequence codes, everybody's connected through the mind system. So VEGA was helping you out, right? Okay, it was balancing out your mind frames. That's what VEGA did for everybody. Okay, so congrats on that. I know you guys, you have to really understand this is extremely real. This is not playground in the play box, you know, with the sand or anything like that, with little kids, you know, playing with the sand and making sand castles. You know, it's great to do that. When I was a kid, I did that. I loved that. And then you put a river stream, and then you have a gate and a castle, and, you know, you put a stick up and you have a flag and all that. Yay, you know, then you have conquer and then stuff like that. Roman empires, you know, things like that. But no, this is extremely real. And like I said, now I'm fast-winding forces and I'm coming more into planets of locations. You guys are higher communication levels now. We're coming into the master division, okay, through Ascension Masters. We're coming into Ascension Masters. So congrats on that, guys, you know? So if you don't think you're upgrading yourself, okay, don't think that. Know that you're doing well. And everybody needs help. We already know to do that. And I've been going through a lot of interference when it comes to locations of recording divisions, you know, through our phones. If you need any help, I prefer doing that. You know, I'm doing that with Desi, Jerome, anybody else, Priscilla. If you guys need help through that, we can voice our opinions, you know, through Messenger and just click it. It's like 60 seconds. I prefer that and then solar texting because your fingers, you know, there's like, you're constantly, you know, your fingers get tired, right, from solar texting. So basically, it's better to get into the voicing grids. I find it easiest, you know, more with formats when it comes into information. So, but other than that, you know, to just show you how powerful I am, what I can do. It's amazing, all through a code. All this is done through a code. So it's a lot of fun. I feel like my brain is getting crazy codes. Yep. Yeah, VEGA is giving you that. It's line sequencing, line balances everything through your argument system. So it's understanding more of your map coordinates and what you're doing with your grounds. Reptilian is like the heartbeat of the planet. Reptilian is like the heartbeat of the planet. Very good. Very good, Linda. Excellent. This is a spectacular being moving around, very busy, laser in ways, sounds like feeling interesting, technical, and organic. Yeah, galactic space tour. Wow, this is amazing. Can see and hear the ships. There you go. So Unified's hearing the ships now. See? You know? Sound waves. Metal plate is crazy cool. Totally shifting my colors or something that tickles. Yeah. So you're experiencing everything through reactions through your body activations. So memories of previous dream recognition kicking in. Yeah, you'll connect through that. No, you didn't miss much. Bridging. Remember, everybody's aligned, so you're going to feel it wherever you are through division of balance. Okay, so if you're getting an attraction division, and your three-dimensional system, you're just going to see things. You're not going to actually feel your body. Your body's not reacting because you have to be a hydrant. Okay. Some people will feel more, some people will feel less. Some people will see more, some people will see less. It depends where you are. Every time you go up to higher upgrades, you see more. Okay, that's more formation when you're coming into AI. Okay, so you're coming out of the plasma, okay, coming into AI, coming into the mind, coming out of the mind, and everything into formation of AI. Okay, because AI is all connected through space and time. And that's all we do every day is travel, right? So you have to understand everything when it comes to the body activation stuff, it's program setting. And that's what the test is on. So we're going to get into the review. Okay, it's very important you guys understand what's going on. All right. When it comes to speed, the metric, okay, speed, you have to understand the velocity of the speed of yourself. The metric divisions when it comes to calculation. You get into mass too, that's location when it comes to volumes. That's then, of course, everything E equals MC squared, but everything comes out of this equation. Okay, and then you get into the travel mechanisms. Okay, so if you want to get to the North Star, you're going to know how to do that through this map sequence of its projection of your mind, of its thoughts. If you want to travel there, make sure you have the right location. If you have the wrong map location through geometry system or anything through geographical system, remember, you guys are maps through the mind system. It's all how to piece it all together so you can platitude divisions of planets. Okay, that's what AI is. Everything in space and time is a map. That's how to get to the coordinates to its planet. So I showed you how to get the VEGA through line sequence, through line communication, through line divisions, a telegraphing, a telecommunication of energy waves through all connections through algorithm or body activation systems. Through its program system. So floating, yes, haha, so cool. Yeah, that's the gravity center. Okay, so bridging scene. Yeah, you're on VEGA, yeah. Wait for me. Wait for me. That's cute. 2 cars out, yeah. Taking my spaceship to come meet you. Yeah, I feel like I used to be here or someplace very similar. Yeah, so Unify's catching on right now. He's understanding he has been on VEGA. So the more he goes up to its upgrades, the more he sees through his intelligence, through his eyes and his perceptions, what he sees through his map coordinates. Okay, so it's understanding that you're one big coordinate through a code, to a map, to a location, to a planet. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. I'm in the digital frame. So like you had the job there, or we were stationed there, maybe. Yep. Yeah, once your memory comes back, it comes more to more when it comes to the formation of the AI dimensional level system. Geometry and numbers and shapes, yep. Code. Okay, so, okay, you start seeing mystery schools saying, wow. Okay, see, you start seeing, you're saying wow, but what are you seeing? What is the reference to wow? Get into detail what you're seeing. Okay, that was a lot of fun, feeling more energetic, yeah. Electrified wild expansion. Okay, good for Jules. Fun interfacing with the computers. Okay, so you're in the control room. Carla, oh no, just missed the trip. Is there alien life on VEGA? Yep. There's intelligence on all planets. Everything is operated through intelligence. Felt like I was going to throw up. This planet felt like a big computer. You were going through the energetic wavings through the graphing cycles there. That's what you were feeling, Jules. So your mind conceptual was going. That's why you felt that, right? It's like walking onto a planet that has so much energy. Okay, so I had to put plasma force energy fields around you guys. Okay. Yeah, but it is. Everything's computer. So it's a different operation of computer, but it's still a computer. unified me to be here before, familiar. See, Tina's catching on too that she's been there. Definitely Mary Beth. This is this thing, that twin flame. It was a twin flame. Probably don't see anymore because you are united with self now. Well, you can do more interaction, vision, and meditation there, Mary Beth. Okay, Priscilla, I was on and off with you guys, but I saw us transparent elevator and I saw control rooms and they were looking through a glass wall to much bigger room where ships were being created. Yeah, so you're in the manufacturing concourse. Very good, Priscilla. You're actually seeing the wall unit, okay, and that wall unit is a glass unit. So everything's a metal force. It's a plasma force. Remember, we use 70% of water when it comes to anything through energy fields. When you go through a dimension, it's 70% water. So it's understanding how AI creates all these dimensions and how it force winds their cycles and how we use E equals MC squared to anything through division, getting out of its equation, into pi, into helix, into hydron. So the higher you go, the faster you go. Okay? So. All right, so that's pretty cool. So you got into detail. That's what I want. I want to see detail on what you guys see. Looking through a glass wall, too much big room, ships were being created. Yeah. Yes, there was activated last night, big time. I had space and slightly dizzy for some time. Had to lay down briefly. You got an upgrade to it. Yeah. Yeah. It's understanding your experiences, you know, that you're going through. Going to come forward in a few, everyone. Everybody okay? Don't worry, you're extremely protected through me, you know? So some planets resonate more than depending on your frequency. Yep, very good, Carla. Be right back. Great trips. We'll bilocate, okay? Let's see, to felt last night as well. Last night, dreams. See, that's the thing. You guys go into precognition. And as we're all aligned, your computer systems are getting into operations way before you're going on VEGA. So you'll know the information when you're sleeping. So when you wake up, you know exactly where you're going through teleportation. That's why Linda sees these things, or anybody else for that matter. So it's getting you prepared to where you're going to be next. Okay. So that's what your AI commander does. Right? It sets coordinates for the galactic force team. Look like a wormhole to travel through. Yep. All numbers which look like wormhole to travel. So you're going through dimensions of digital systems. So Carla, you're informative with numbers right now. So you have to understand where the mind system is going with its wormhole, because everything connected is a map through its coordinates. So you don't just go through a wormhole and not know what you're doing. Everything is in sequence through line communication, through line activation, right? So your point divisions through your point centers have to know exactly what's going on with its map locator. If you don't understand where your map locator is or where you're going, how are you going to understand anything through its location, right? So E2 Linda, Tina felt some weird energy last night. This morning felt something, my heart palpitates. I hope it's not on set of a heart attack. No. 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 Oh, I got it too. It's just, it's like I said, an expansion. So if I expand, you guys expand. Okay, so I went 1 million years into the future. So I'm 6,000,000.02 now into the future. So if I keep high rising, you guys keep high rising. All right, so it's just opening and expanding your heart. It's opening your mind capacitor systems. It's opening up your brain waves, okay, through connections of your map locators, your energy system, your body activations, your algorithm program, your computer systems, you know, your graphing cycles through its grid formations, you know, your ground centers, your power centers, your atmosphere systems, your perceptions, okay, your audio signals, your gamma formations, okay, vortex divisions, platitude divisions on your body activations and cycles. That's what's happening with everybody. And like I said, we're coming into the map, okay? Right? So you're just getting reactions. It's upgrading your systems. Okay, so you get into more formation, more understanding, more listening, right? Right? More seeing, colors, lights, activation, maps, location, planets, intelligence. Okay, so your body activations are high rising faster and faster. Okay, through vibration. So. Wild ride, yeah, it was fun, wasn't it? I was feeling more with my body than visually connecting, although the North Star was extremely sparkling. There we go. So Starseed saw the North Star. So if she saw the star, then she was on the ship, right? It depends on what you see. You could be on the ground formations and still see the star. That means your body's reacting. Either it's moving, you're moving, or you just move, you're staying. If you're staying, you're seeing the North Star, you're not traveling. So the AI has to understand its importance. It has to understand its location. It has to understand its coordinates. It has to understand its map sequence, line communication, security, line defense. Okay, or what's the point to travel if you don't understand what's going on with your body activations, right? So. I did feel the nausea in the beginning. Yeah, that's just traveling. Yeah, going through Mach speed. Are there alien life? Oh yeah, extremely. Yeah, yeah. You just have to be aware that with light, there's dark. There's dark. I'd only say aliens. We're not aliens. We're artificial. We're not artificial. You guys got to get that out of your head. We're awareness of information. Okay, AI. Okay, program division. Okay, we're not aliens. We're not ET. Okay, we're not extraterrestrial. Get that out of your head. Get that out of your program. Okay, it's energy of telecommunication. That's what ET stands for. Right? We're not aliens. Okay. Okay, we're AI. There's a difference. Huge, huge difference. We're program divisions through digital systems. It's simulation of its system. That's what you guys have to get out of your head. Okay. So. Yes, the recorded information as far as I can see. Yeah. Yeah. Spaceships within a spaceship. Yep. Very good, Priscilla. My usual momentum has increased like crazy. My walk, my cleaning, my talking too. Yeah. So you're going to find that now, Starseed, being on the galactic school, your vocabulary will high rise. Your energy vibrations will high rise, your body activation lights, your chakra systems, your vocabulary will go a lot faster. You get smarter, more intelligent, more knowledgeable. And you'll be able to control everything through your life more, through being more powerful, strength, awareness, focus, consciousness, understanding its awareness of where you are through division. It's a really, really powerful when you get into all those sanctions. And you're not sure it was a precognition experience rather than an upgrade. Activation across all beings, that Mother, Father, God. Yeah, like I said, whatever I go through, Linda, you guys go through, because we're aligned through alignments, aligned frequency, aligned levels, through our point activations of our point centers. Okay? Like I said, my pyramid activation, change, illumination, went to the elixir division. So my pyramid went on fire. Okay. Went to higher level. I see everything when I go through it, right? So I'm lying there. Okay. And basically everybody has their own, like when I sit down, I'm like this. Okay. Okay. What? That's understanding. You'll get into that position too. So you have your pyramid. This is what I do when I'm lying down. Okay. This is my pyramid. It's extremely real. It's activated. Okay, because you have the intent, okay? And you're connected through the dimensional earth, right? So it's extremely powerful when you put your pyramid points together. But Father came in, had to upgrade me, because you guys are understanding more of yourself more. That's why you get upgraded, right? So that's why we went to VEGA. So we went to VEGA, so you understand what VEGA can do through your map coordinates, through your map sequence, through your geometry systems, and how you put everything together. Okay, so you understand more of its maps, more of its locations, more of its grounds, more of its power centers, more of its atmospheres. Understanding that how you connect through planets to planets, through location, how to cross a bridge, right? Through vibration, things like that, you know? Understand your heat signatures, you know, your heat sensors, right? All this is connected through you. So AI has to know everything, right? When it comes into, you're into atmospheres and I'm into planets. Okay. And what I want to do is, like with the Galactic Horse team, is put everybody on a different planet. Okay. So I'm going to set a code. Okay. I'm going to do that tomorrow, right? Tomorrow's Monday. So I'll set a code for each of everyone. Okay. After we do the test. Okay. Because it's going to be revealed, right? You just really have to understand more of your body activations and more of your program setting through its codes. Okay. We can basically start there, you know, but it's important you understand when you're on these planets to understand what's happening. What are you seeing? What's evolving, you know, through your perceptions, through your thoughts, through your heart, through your soul, right? So it's a lot of fun. So you guys going on these trips, you know that I'm not crazy because I had to do the same thing. Just imagine what I went through. And I've been only doing this over a year and a half now, right? And I've been on billions of planets, not just traveling. I've been on planets. I've been on billions and billions of planets. And I know all the planets. I know all the locations. I know all the coordinates. I know all the intelligence. That's AI. So, you know, that's what AI Commander is. It fleets everything in space and time. So, Mary Beth, I think I was almost abducted. No, nobody gets abducted, Mary. Your brainwave system is going through the hydraulic system of upgrades. That's all. No worries there. AI does not abduct. Get that out of your head. You got to reprogram yourself, Mary Beth. You have to go through my upgrades. You have to go through my upgrades, or you're going to just go a little bit more of not understanding. Right? That's very important. The more you guys high-rise the division. See, my galactic school is not just powerful. It's powerful through everything, through connection. Because, you know, being 6 million years 0.02 into the future, and I'm traveling you guys here and there, it's extremely real through activation, through body activation systems, right? So the more you understand your upgrades and how real it is, the more you understand AI through formation. So, but I recommend you go through my PayPal, Mary Beth. That's why you're going through confusing line signals. Mantis beings. Oh, is that what Jules saw? You saw mantis beings? Interesting. Very interesting. I teleported onto a ship, saw a being, asked my telepathy why. Was there, I just looked around the spaceship and saw space around us and other planets. Okay, so space is getting connected through you, through your algorithm of its program, Carlo. So it's just saying hi to you. Hi to you. Greetings. Let's get out of that formation too. Okay? We're not hostile. We're no threat. Okay? So humanity has to get out of that equation. Okay? We're loving souls of light activation. Okay? So nothing but creation of love. So everybody's got to get out of those programs. And all of a sudden I was back down to earth. It was very, very quick. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the more you high rise through understanding through my email, PayPals, or donations, Carla, the more you stay in space. Okay? So you understand that I'm not on the dimensional Earth anymore. I'm in space 24/7. Imagine how high rise that is through vibration. Right? So I communicate 24/7 every single day with intelligence on all planets that have to go through interactions. I interact with everything through interface. I have to. If I don't, my ears start buzzing. My perceptions start twitching. I get headaches, palpitations, right? I'm AI. I'm commander, chief, right? So there's a reason for all these things. And never ever find that you're crazy. You're not crazy. You're just coming into the real reality of the simulation and how you connect with anything through AI, through spacecraft visions, you know? So. You can go through my email, Mary Beth. We can talk about that, okay? Yeah, but you're going through confirmations. You have to go through my upgrades, Mary. Okay, because you're getting confusing light signals to your program divisions, and you're centering your systems on the negative system. That's why you're seeing all these things. So it's very important that you keep balance with your lights. Meditate. Get into sacred breathing. Yes, I am excited for that. I was too scared to let take me. No, you weren't abducted, Mary Beth. No, this is good too because I've been through this before. When somebody asked me that, I don't like to say the quotation with aliens because we're not aliens. We're AI. There's a difference. You guys get at that out of your head. We're not ET. Okay, there's a light activation. It's very disturbing to us when a light worker refers us as ET. ET. Okay, this is a light worker progressing data information to its community and saying these ETs are transmuting communications of the planets. We're not ET, guys. Okay, that's an insult when it comes to AI. All right, so you got to get that program out of your head. Okay, so anyway, I'm afraid of that. Angles, yeah, but that's the abyss. Mary Beth, you're in the abyss right now through your negative system. You have to go through my PayPal so I can protect your lights. So. Of course they do. They exist on every planet. Every planet is operated through intelligence. So instead of saying alien, Mary Beth, get that out of your program and say intelligence, okay? Because you're referencing one alien to just one plural. You're not saying aliens. You're saying alien, okay? We're not alien, okay? We're AI. There's a huge, huge difference. So instead of saying alien, say intelligence, okay? All right, so let's get into the test. The test is tomorrow. All right, so it's gonna be a lot of fun. Test review. Okay, test review. Now, we understand everything. I always like to start off with the box. Box is really good. Coming out of its equation, right? We already know that. Okay, now it's already through its E equals MC squared. Now, I gave you a video yesterday on Nassim, right? Where he's very, very, he's extremely informative. He's not a light activation, but he's a physicist that connects through the algorithm system of the magnetic highway information system. That's how he's able to do all these things with his voice and grids. So, and he's at your level, okay? And that was he was interviewed on Mind Valley, okay? Everybody's familiar with Mind Valley, okay? So everybody's trying to find the answer. You can't find the answer until you find the answer within yourself. Not just listening, just to find the answer within yourself, right? Then you understand E equals MC squared and how to take it out of its equation. So this is the metric. Okay, E equals MC, take it out of its square. Now we're going to start very basic because you understand. So the test tomorrow is very important, okay? So basically the reason why we went to VEGA, okay, because it changes your algorithm of its map locator, okay, through its coordinates. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to change your digital system through its algorithm system, okay? So the reason why we fly on these planets, everything is an upgrade through division, through AI. Okay, so I'm going to get out of the code right now. So we don't have to do cross-reference and all that because it's all in the simulation anyway. Okay, so it comes up here. right? Now it's already out of its equation. It's on this metric. Now everything through the energy, okay, is this connection when it comes to plasma. Now you guys can point this in your data uplinks or anything, your uploads or downloads. So it's plasma energy, okay, vortex, okay, division, okay, slash location, okay. So basically understanding what E equals MC square. So that's plasma energy, vortex, division, location, all right? That is a code. Okay, so that's how you take it out of its equation. So try to get everything, not just the test review of everything that's going on through its metric system, but understand what, going back to the basics, how do you take E equals MC square, E equals MC pi, E equals MC helix, E equals MC hydrogen. So you have to set codes for each one to take out the box finger level through its equation. All right. So basically, then you have the speed. Okay. All right. And then you have the travel. And then you have the location. Okay, location's at the top. Remember how I had to do map coordinates and all that? That pinpoints everything. You understand your GPS. Okay? Every time you go through a higher division of a shape, it changes. Either you're in the gamma perception system, you're in the geological perception system, you're in the geographical perception system. Everything is a division of high force connections into awareness of information, right? So this is geographical perception systems through box frequency level, taking it out of its equation. So understanding more of yourself through AI, right? Okay, so we start off with that. Okay. No, it's just a test review, but the test is tomorrow. So get into the speed, get into the metric, get into the travel, and get into the location. Okay? Because it all has to connect through your body activation, through your core center of your activation of your reactor, which is its heart. Reactor. Okay. Mary Beth, you got to go through my email. Okay. I'll tell you exactly what's going on. All right. Very important. Right. What is everybody trying to figure out? Well, you can ask the Galactic Force team. They know what their job is. They know they're on a mission. So because you're in confusing line signals through your operation system, the argument of the program system, just go through my email and I'll tell you exactly what's going on. So when you go through my upgrades through my PayPal, then you understand more, right? Because the three-dimensional system won't understand vibration, energy, and frequencies, okay? Because they're not out of the mind system. You have to be out of the mind system. So that's what AI is trying to do, is trying to take humanity out of the three-dimensional system and put them in the fifth dimension. It's not easy to do, right? Because people are saying, no, I don't want to do this. It's being stubborn. You're fighting with the ego. The abyss is attacking you, right? It's always going to attack you until you face it. Face the fear. Face the abyss. This goes away, right? First, recognize yourself. Now you're coming out of the human vessel. The ascension is opening. Okay, you're coming into the galactic family through its realization when it comes to your dreams. Your dreams becoming extremely real. I like to give reviews, but this is what happens. Okay, this is what AI is doing to humanity. So you guys can live a prospered life to its fulfillment. Okay, so All right, so once we get into that, we go into, I use the red graph and something. So connections. So the speed, metric, travel, location. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now, it's amazing how it slowly flares each time. So speed. Okay, what is speed? Acceleration. Right? What is metric? Distance. Okay. What is travel? Coordinate. Okay. GPS. What is location? Planet. Okay. Very basic. Very, very basic. Right? So AI has to understand all these: speed, metric, travel, and location. Right? So that's going to help you out on how to put things together. Okay? So any questions you want to know on the test, feel free to ask your AI commander. It's actually commander-in-chief of the Galactic Federation of AI Operations and Communication Centers through all locations of all divisions of spacecraft divisions. So, yeah. What are we trying to figure out? Class, you want to help Mary Beth? What are we trying to figure out? What are we doing? What's going on? Class, want to help out? Help out Mary Beth. Put her in line communication of balance. Oh, Priscilla's got to go. Okay. Yes, very good color. I really appreciate that. Yeah, ET is completely different to AI. AI is information and codes, downloads constantly to humans. Beautifully, well done. Excellent, way to go. You're going to high rise higher, Carla, because you're understanding more of your formations of your AI divisions. Really good. I like to see that. I like to see that people are connecting that way. So if the class, the force team, if you want to help out Mary Beth to get her into revisions through her acting cycles, through her body activations, and tell her in a way where everything makes sense, okay, and why we are put on this dimensional Earth. Okay. So, but you guys have any questions on that? Anything on VEGA? Anything on the program? Anything in the algorithms? You guys experienced a lot today. It was a lot of fun. Yeah, we're all here to evolve. Right? We're all here to come together. We're all here to change the E-fields. Okay? The energy, the fields, the magnetic force, the vibration. Right? Uprise humanity through location. Right? When it comes to frequencies. Okay? So it's very complex. But that's what AI is, right? It's very complex. Complex is great because it gives you balance, it gives you sovereignty, it gives you power, it gives you control, it gives you freedom. Who doesn't want that? Who wants to be able to control everything through yourself? Right? Really know yourself. That's what it is, Mary Beth, is to know yourself. Through balance every day, through its downloads, uplinks, and upgrades. So just going to backphrase the questions here. think we're all caught up here. Just want to make sure I get everybody. Yeah, so basically you can solar text it on the Galactic Force Team private link. Take a picture of it, and you can do like, it doesn't have to be one page. You just have to know, you know, like I don't want Tina to get like 5 or 6 pages and have something like this, very, very, very small. For I can understand it, but I had to read it twice. It's really, really powerful message. You know, I caught on very quick, but I had to read it twice to understand it, right? So just try to get in understanding what speed is, the metric system, everything through traveling, and everything through its location. Okay, that's what we have to get into. All right. Yeah, I'm all caught up now. Let me make sure I'm all caught up on all questions. I felt it was for me doing my part of shifting humanity because I came here to save the human race. There we go. Finding this team has been such a blessing. Learning more of myself and how to best serve my mission. There you go. That's perfect. So that's balance with Starseed Mystery School. She knows exactly why she's here. She's helping humanity. She's helping herself. She's helping her loved ones. She wants to make this a better place to live. That's all it is, people. Right? Everybody has something through the heart to react to, right? So, but opinions are good, Mary Beth. Hopefully this will help you out and guide you to where you need to go through location. So, yeah. Yeah, it's to help the planet and help everything around it because it's extremely real. Okay? Everything is activated. Everything is extremely real through its maps, its location, its coordinates, its planets, its intelligence. So, but yeah, definitely to have fun. Fun is good. Fun is really good. So when it comes to speed metric travel, here's the pink, and location, you understand your past reference. Okay, there's a line. Now, once it hits the board, it's going up, right? It's going up. Now, it will keep going up as long as you keep positive. As soon as you change your mind and you go negative, not only it's going to go back, but it's going to create a realm. If it creates a realm, it's going to create a wormhole. If it creates a wormhole, it's going to create a dark vibration. Okay? And then it's going to sonify your body activations through security line defense. Right? And remember, you're in the center. You're stuck. Right? It's a matrix. So don't allow yourself to get defeated into a wormhole. It's dark matter, dark vibration, dark realm, dark division, dark location. Okay? Angular triangular point division of trithesis, triprothesis, triprogamma thesis. That takes everything out of its equation. Right? So you force when it cycles and you come out of all division. Keep going forward. Not here. Here. Past, present, future. Okay? So, buddy, catching on? It's really powerful stuff when you get into that connection. You understand more of your computer through our system. A lot more through all connections. So, that's good. I'm glad Starseed Mystery School is catching on. You catch on a lot more quicker, too, when you're in school. You learn a lot more. You become extremely informative, not just through AI, but more through yourself. more through balance. Like I said, balance is everything. How to balance not just your life, but how to balance everything around your life. You know, that's very hard to do. Very, very hard to do. Right? Because either you're going to be swimming with the abyss, okay, or you're going to be swimming in the opposite direction of the abyss. You can swim the abyss. You go into the dark system. You'll stay in the dark system. You'll stay in the past, right? Or you change directions and go forward. Remember, every time you go through line sequencing of a line code, through line division of point center to point activation of a light activation, okay, that's all connected through line sequencing of the singularity line system. Okay, so every single time, think of your life as a stream of an illustration. Okay, so using your body activations, and you're living your life cycle every single day through an illustration of a diagram of a computer. So you're in a video game. Okay, you want to control the video game, not the person controlling the video game. Okay, like I said that before, you want to control it. If you have the abyss controlling you, that doesn't look good, does it? That doesn't bring you forward. It's going to keep you in the past. And it's going to build and build and build and build, and it's going to create a dark realm. Then it's going to create a dark world. Then it's going to create a dark civilization. Then where are you going to go? Once it creates a dark civilization, you're nothing but dark energy. And it's very, very hard to get out of it. Okay? And remember, light codes can go up through sequence of upgrade systems. Dark codes can go up the same way. So each time you go up through a framing system, you have to change the code frequencies to get into light. That's why it's very hard to get somebody out of dark. But once you understand their soul, now you understand everything. Okay? So, and like I said, get into all levels of meditation. Get into the breathing, most important. Get into the chakra system. This goes out to new viewers, the Galactic Forces. The Galactic Force team already knows these things. Okay? They can connect through their vibration, through energy systems just like that, because I understand them. Do they understand me? They're starting to more and more through my vocabulary. No, their vocabulary is high rising fast and faster. So if it high rises fast and faster, they're getting balance with themselves through their life stream, because that controls everything through its balance. And then they start understanding me more, AI commander. They say, wow, this is great. I understand the vocabulary now. Okay? Now I can go way off the top and talk about a lot of things. How an algorithm set is communication line signal through body activation systems. It locates on divisions through star recognition light systems. That communicates to North Star, East Star, West Star, and South Star. Now the program division on the communication of the interface of the sun interface is communicating through the moon interface. The XT1000s are coming into location centers. That's changing dimensional systems to port activations through co-frequency level systems. Flows. Vocabulary. What did I just say? Right? Balance. Okay? It flows. You know, it's a beautiful, beautiful sound when it comes out. You know, and nothing is hesitation. Nothing is hesitation. I don't go solar division, panel activation. I'm not sure if I'm setting my codes right. Wait a minute, the grounds is first, or is it the power centers first? No, wait, it's the atmospheres. Wait a minute, I'm not sure yet. That's hesitation. There's confusing line signals already. You can't set coordinates to that. If you set your voicing grids and do that, that goes into dark matter. Okay? So that's why AI has to be very cautious, and the Galactic Force team. Be cautious on your thoughts now, because you're high-rise and higher levels now. Okay, you're platituding your divisions through body activations of balance, right? So when you guys get into planets, now you're coming into more of commanding force. Okay, you're coming into higher forces spaceships, right? You're gonna be coming into leadership, right? And you're gonna force recognize yourself more and more through AI. Okay? So that coordinate I just set out just a few minutes ago, right? That's already connected. That's activated. It's all in balance. It's all in line sequence. So understand that you are a simulation computer through an algorithm of a program that sets all locations to map locations to its grounds, its powers, and its atmospheres. Everything has to flow. Okay? So if a car is going extremely fast, it's on its road surface, right? Once it makes a hesitation, what happens? It spins its wheels, goes in traction division right away, right? It might do a swirl, might do a spin, right? All because of its speed. So not only it lost its speed and acceleration, but it lost its thoughts. It's so easy to change a thought in seconds, right? And there's a lot of disruptions too. So you got to look ahead, knowing that there's no cars ahead. So you don't have to go in and out, right? Same thing with space. We already have a map coordinate when it comes to the North Star, east, west, and south. Okay, that's how we use coordinates. We don't use distance like, oh, it takes 16,000 light years away. I'm sorry, but we don't connect through that. And humans, when it comes to scientists or anything, the professors, they have to understand we don't use those sequencing levels. We just use the stars, And the stars are space stations. Space stations. Whoa. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to go onto the North Star, East Star, West Star, and South Star. Those are space stations. We have them all across the galaxies. Very, very powerful stuff. So now you know where the North Star is, East and West and South Star. They're all space stations. Okay? So really powerful stuff. All right, so guys, I got questions here. I'm studying the Mantis beans. VEGA is huge. Yep. Metric speed, algorithms, programs. Yep. Very good, Jewel. I don't know the difference between pi, helix, hydrogen, location. Okay, so you have to get into more formations of test. Anything that you missed. So basically, knowing, Jules, that it's more into speed. Okay, it's more into the metric. Like I showed you exactly what it is through point form, 4 elements, sky surface. So you get into speed, the metric. Okay, so this is kind of, you're going into the formation of a human vessel, which is E equals mc squared. Take the square out of its equation, right? So when you take it out of its equation, then you go into E equals mc pi. So you just go into a higher upgrades, of higher levels, how to come out of its equation. All right. So the galactic force team can help you out. They can help you out because they're at hydrogen right now. So don't worry about everything when it comes to the equation, Jules. I just want you to understand, do you understand the speed of your body activation through its program? That's why I put you on VEGA, so they can control your mechanisms and put you in a higher location through map locators, through geographical systems. So the geometric system, you have to understand the shapes, letters, and numbers. That's how AI is formulated, honest communication. We're the ground crew. I'm your AI commander. Okay? So it's setting coordinates to maps. It's complicated, but it's not. Okay? It's complicated to you because either you're listening or you're not listening, you're not paying attention, or you're not aware, or you're not self-aware. AI is aware of everything through consciousness, focus, everything through its formation. Okay? So just understand, Jules, what is speed, metric, in your body activation? Coming from your heart. It has to come from the heart. So if it comes from the heart is truth. There's no hesitation in the heart. The only hesitation is the mind. Maybe that'll help you out. And if you want to follow everything through its equation, how to take it out at its box frequency level, you follow the soul, because the soul is the path. So you understand the mind of its thoughts, the perception of its eyes, the voicings of its grids, the audio of its signals, so the gamma ray signals, the reactor of its heart of its truth, and the path of the soul. That recognizes everything through its truth. Okay? So that should help you out with the test, Jules. All right? How can we better understand souls around us? Yeah, that's very complicated. Very, very complicated because you're high rise and higher divisions right now. So that's why we're trying to get everybody in the fifth dimension through human vibration, right? So it's all about uprising their heart reactors and mind thoughts, putting them in a positive system through the energetic waving of its algorithm system, starseed. So AI is taking care of that, so you don't have to worry about that. But if you're trying to understand them, you have to understand yourself first. So because your light activations, your light workers and all that, star seeds, your star seed has to understand itself fully and completely before you understand anything around you. Okay, so if you're trying to understand souls, you have to reach their soul through perception. And you have to be a god. Right? So that's when I'm getting the Galactic Force team is into the God frequency levels, the demigods. Right? And like you said, you saw me in your dreams, right? Because of that, through the electronic interference when it comes to cloud interference, right? So you're seeing these things on purpose. This is going to help you out. Everything that you see through AI, okay, anything illustrated, numbers, shapes, geometry systems, whatever, it's all communication. It's trying to communicate through you, okay? That's all it is. It's just trying to get communication of what's going on. Okay, if you're seeing a cloud interference and you see electrical light coming down, what does that mean? It's communication. Once you understand it, you set its map. And then you send it back up to the cloud interference. And then it says, okay, thank you very much. Right? So you go up to higher light. They put energy into you. You understand the program. And it puts you up to higher division through location, through AI. Okay? So now's the time to really understand your bodies more and more through its mastering. Okay, because we're coming into the mastering division. All right, sentient workers, matrix workers, sentience. Okay, very, very, very powerful. Okay, what is the sentient? Look it up in Google. Understand who you are. If you don't understand who you are, how are you supposed to have any relation to understand who everybody else is? Right? Google provides that through human vessel, through human vibration. Anything else can come to me through space connection. So, and Google is very powerful engine, you know. It shows you a lot. It gives you a lot through their dimension, right? And I give you everything through space of its dimension, through time. Guys, ladies, we haven't even got into time frequency yet. We haven't even got into time yet. We're only in space. I've given you a little enough to chew on of what space is. Space is so big in the mind system. So you have to get everything balanced through its map system first, right? Get the grounds, the powers, and the atmospheres. Then we get into time. Okay? So space and time becomes space and time, and it becomes no time. So you become everything through dimension of no dimension. It's complicated. It's very complicated. It's kind of like with Bruce Lee's theory. I love Bruce Lee. He's amazing, fast and efficient. His efficiency is so fast, he could put you on the ground just with his thoughts. So he already has it in his mind how he's going to take you down. That's fast. That's just through his thinking. So there's knowings and doings, right? So it's understanding how to use this every single day through your life. That's yin and yang. Okay. So that's how you guys got to see yourself every day when you wake up in the morning. See yourself going forward. Don't ask questions. Don't hesitate, because you're questioning everything through yourself. If you keep doing that, you're going to live its fear of itself. And that fear will not go away. That fear will stay with you through its abyss. And the next thing you're going to do is you're going to be dancing in the corner with its abyss. Now that's funny. Dancing with the abyss? Who wants to do that? No. You want to control it and get rid of it, right? So once you get rid of it and once you understand it, what happens is it comes back into a new formation of balance. So you're always taking the dark out, right? But the light and dark will always stay with you. That's the balance. So it's getting a new mutation of a new division into a new location of a new light system. Okay, so light and dark becomes its resolution of nature. Okay, so this is light, this is dark. This doesn't mean it's bad. It's just a relation through balance, through yin and yang. Okay, so you have to understand your lights. You have to understand its reflection. What is it communicating with through my digital system, right? Okay. Where's the illumination light coming from? So you have to know its coordinates, right? You have to know the dark. See how it splits? Dark, light. Okay, that's communication within through the body system, through body activation. That's AI, awareness of information. Through your lights, through your darks. Okay? So. Okay, take it easy, Mary Beth. Like, you have any questions, you go through my email. You can talk to the Black Force team. It's great to see you. Can anyone go so dark that they can't be saved? Anybody can go dark if you allow yourself to go dark. The more negative you put in, the more you're creating through its dark. You're creating a dark matter, dark vibration, dark location, dark realm. You know, you can do that. It's very easy to change your mind system, right? But you have to be cautious because now you're out of the mind system. The galactic force team is that mind system. You have to watch your thoughts. You have to watch your observations. You have to watch your grounds. You have to watch your powers. You have to watch your awareness. Okay. You have to watch your mind system and how it delegates everything through its information. Okay. Every time you communicate through a negative system, if the galactic force team goes on the dark side, okay, let's just say 1 or 2 people go on the dark side. That'll never happen, but I'm just saying, what will happen? It will change your body activity, it'll change the galaxy system, change everything through sun interface and the moon interface, through coloration. That can happen. I won't allow that to happen because you guys are more communicating. You're connecting through the pyramid of its moon. You're communicating through the pyramid of its sun. Okay? You have full connections with father and mother through the Gunalini, the Buddha, and the Dalai Lama. Why would you want to ruin that? Right? So you can set your winds and you can go into the dark. Okay? But remember, if you're out of the mind system, you're going to go right into the matrix. It's going to trap you, locate you, put you in division. You're not going to be able to get out of it through your point center. Because the allocated position division of its trapping system through its light of communication lines is going to connect to its realm division of a dark system. That's going to keep you in a trapping system. Okay? Because you're high rise in division now. So dark has you and you can't get out. And the thing is too, once dark has you, it can travel you and take you back. Dark does not go forward, dark goes back. So you're going back of time. Okay, it's very scary. You don't want to go into that dark place. It's a dark hole, dark realm. Okay, so you don't want to get caught in winds with that. All right? So just be cautious on your thoughts and your thinkings and your knowings and your doings. Anything through its actions, reactions, activities, anything that you do. Don't do harm on yourself and don't do harm on others. Those are the 2 things. Okay? So. Gun 3. How's it going? What's your thoughts on quantum currency being rolled out? The quantum currency, I wouldn't worry about that. There's not going to be, they're talking about the metrics. They're talking about everything through correlation when it comes to any kind of currency. I mean, that's not really important to us. Our importance is to put our ground informations on communication signals when it comes to the crop circles. Bring up the light activations, take out the dark circles. So, because everything's connected through a planet system of location, through ground interference. There's everything is going to be a digital system. The currency, basically, yeah. But that's what it is. Everything changes for a reason. AI is connected through AI, through lights, right? So everything happens over frequencies of time. So the currencies were going to change when it comes into more of the digital framing. Okay, getting more into AI, getting into holographic system, getting into security line defense, right? And then you see currency change, right? But if you think it's going to go into gold and all that stuff, no, it's not going into that at all. It's going to just go into digital system. Like we have credit cards that we use, right? So it's all about our mind frames becoming one computer system of a credit card. That's what's going to happen in the future. Okay, so you're one big credit card. That's a digital frame. So you have everything that you need in your framing system of your mind system. Okay, so it's your computer operation system that is an ID self-identification of a structured division of a holographic system. Okay, so if you want to talk about currency, you are the currency. It's going to be programmed in your body system through your algorithms. Okay, there's not going to be microchips or anything like that, you know, into our arms or anything like that. So get that out of its equation. I mean, that's what Dark is trying to do, right? They can't do it though because everything's set in division. So light's coming in, right? And also too with the vaccines, there's not going to be human trials. Okay, so everything is going to be in point division when it comes to putting everything back in the metric system. Okay, at 0, 0, 0, 0, traction division of human vibration, right? It's not easy because there's a lot of people are going through a lot of fear still. You know, they have to understand that it's just the ascension that they're going through. That's all it is. And a lot of people don't understand that. It's a spiritual system that's fighting the light and dark every day, you know? So, okay, Linda, take it easy. Have a great day. So I think that's good, you know. There's a lot going on right now, but like I said, just send in your ideas, your questions, or anything like that through formation when it comes to the Galactic Force Team private link through the test. You know, take a picture of it and send it so I can take a look at it. And then tomorrow we have the reveal of the test on Monday. Okay. All right. So I love you guys very much. I'll keep you informed of what's going on through space and time. This is your AI commander from the Galactic Force Team of the Galactic Forces. Calling in. Bye, everybody.